E.N.D here. ORZHOV Control is currently one of the best decks to play on Magic Arena and in Standard. Let's see how strong is this deck. Opening hand was okay. 3 lands, Paladin class, last sprint. Wedding announcement, Meathook Massacre. Who doesn't play Meathook Massacre? If you're playing black and white ORZHOV color, you have to play Meathook Massacre. Paladin class in play, and he has a Kumano faces Kakazan. This is a mono red haste deck, very fast. Rabbit battery with haste, and now it's a 2/2. Another Kumano faces Kakazan. I'm already at 16, he's at 20. Luminary Aspirant or Wedding Announcement. Let's put in play Wedding Announcement only because I want to create those human that will shield me or will shield my life total. Kumano faces Kakazan, transforms into a human monk. 2 lands, and he already has 2 creatures. A third creature, Reckless Stormseeker. Now it's a 3/4. Reckless Stormseeker, it's a 3/4 with haste. So it's a 4/4, 2/2, and 2/2. Okay. I have to block the Reckless Stormseeker. Unfortunately, my human died. Let's put another Wedding Announcement in play only to create another 2 humans. I need those 2 humans because they need to block. Charm block creatures. Etching of Kumano. Thundering Raiju. OMG. Already 5 creatures with haste. And he's swinging with everything. I need to block the 2 biggest, let's say, threat. The Raiju and the Stormseeker. I'm at 2. He's at 20. My only hope is Meathook Massacre. Meathook Massacre, 4/3. I don't have a 4th land, let's say. 4/3. 4 creatures will die on my opponent's side. I will gain 4 life. At least I have some life now. And at least I have 2 creatures, and they are 2/2 thanks to Wedding Announcement. 3 cards in hand, my opponent's hand. 4 lands. Reckless Stormseeker. So now, whatever he's going to play is going to give haste, thanks to Reckless Stormseeker. Unless he, let's say, he wants to skip the turn for night and gain the trample with the Reckless Stormseeker. I don't have any removal in hand, but thanks to Meathook Massacre, whenever a creature will die, Vortex, Rolling Vortex, okay, Rabbit Battery. At least now, whenever a creature will die, I will gain 1 life. He equipped the Reckless Stormseeker. He attacks. This stage, I will only block. My creature will die and I will gain 1 life. And Rolling Vortex will start to deal 1 damage. There's Radiant God of Worthy. And Radiant God of Worthy has a very nice trick up the sleeve. If you put the shield, now I have, let's say, I have some protection. Because now Vortex will do nothing to me, because Vortex will try to 1 damage. The shield will shield 1 damage, so Vortex will do nothing to me. Reckless Stormseeker doesn't have trample, at least yet doesn't have trample. And if he swings with Reckless Stormseeker, I can double block and kill the Reckless Stormseeker, which is not bad. And I will gain life whenever Rabbit Battery, I will gain life whenever a creature on my side will die. So even though I'm at 5 and he's at 18, I have quite a good advantage. Double block the Reckless Stormseeker. I didn't understand why he did that move. I think he better started to defend. Thanks to the Valkyrie, to the shield, and that's the win. I think he knew that thanks to that shield, and I told you, that shield is a very good shield, especially against these types of decks. That shield saved me the game. Another game. 3 lands, Legion Angel, Wandering Emperor, okay, Inferno Grasp, and Lolt Spider Queen. Very strong hand, let's keep it. Let's put Cave of the Frost Dragon in play. So it's untap. I don't have any 1-drop yet, so just put the land there. Bar class. Okay, we're going to play against a very, very good deck. Reckoner Bank Buster. It's quite an interesting artifact. Thanks to those 3 counters, you can, let's say, draw cards. He leveled the class, so at this stage I can try to play another Reckoner Bank Buster, or let's end the turn only to see what my opponent is going to play, and then I will draw a card thanks to the Reckoner Bank Buster. Kodama of the Westry, okay, and Tovolar Tire Overlord, not bad. Infernal Grasp in hand. Let's see if we can kill Kodama of the Westry. I think was the biggest threat, because it will give any, let's say, any modified creature trample, and Tovolar was modified thanks to that +1/+1 counter. I'm going to do the same thing, because if he's going to attack with Tovolar, and now it's night unfortunately, but if he's going to attack with Tovolar, I can play the Wandering Emperor and exile Tovolar. Let's see what he's going to do, my opponent. Come on, opponent. 3 lands from my opponent's side. Bar class helps a lot. Bar class. And a legendary creature. It's 1 red and 1 green less. So Tovolar was played with only 1 mana. Sartir. Sarit. The Vampire Fang. Okay. Now Tovolar doesn't have any hexproof, and let's exile Tovolar thanks to the Wandering Emperor. Thank you, Emperor. You're very good.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Now, let's see. Let's put the land in play. Unfortunately, my land came in play tapped. So let's put the Legion Angel. Legion Angel, and let's get another Angel in hand. If I -1 to create a Samurai, I will kill the Wandering Emperor. So let's just put a +1/+1 counter on my Angel.
We've got the edge in this.
If he's going to swing with the Vampire Fang, I can block with the Legion Angel, and Seret will die. I could equip the Bank Buster, but then I will be tapped out, so I don't want to kill my Wandering Emperor. Ranger class from my opponent's side can save. Okay, level up. Okay, I thought so. Now, I think he's going to attack with Seret, the Vampire Fang. Probably is going to swing against my... No, he didn't attack. That's strange. He gave me a chance now. He gave me a good chance. I have Lord Spider Queen. I have, and Lord quite the best option. I also had a wedding announcement.
I will show you what
Let's
happens
put some
when
defense.
a gift in exchange for
Let's screw
loyalty.
the Bank Buster. Thanks to the Wandering Emperor. Now
Remember
my
your training.
Bank Buster has first strike. Let's see if he's going to block. I'm taking a little bit of risk being, let's say, quite open. But he's at 15, I'm at 20, and I have 2 Planeswalkers, so if you're going to attack, probably he's going to attack my Planeswalkers. A nice Inferno of the Star mounts. Okay, that's dangerous. That's a 7/7. And currently has hexproof, thanks to Seret, the Vampire Fang. He didn't attack. Okay, I think he's... I don't know. I think I would have attacked with Seret. Considering that Seret would have got +1/+1 counter from
Go, my
Ranger class.
children.
Now what I'm trying to do
We've
is
got the edge in this fight.
trying to equip Legion Angel. Let's put another Legion Angel in play. And another Legion Angel in hand. Another Reckoning Bunkmaster. If he's going to attack with the Inferno, I have quite good blockers. 2 angels and the spiders have also reach. That creature has only flying and hexproof, so doesn't have any trample, so I can just block. Mirror box, okay. Each legendary creature will get a +1/+1. And Ranger class will give another +1/+1. Another Bar class. Okay. Anyway, when you think that if he's going to attack, I'm going to block and kill his creatures, and my creatures will die and Lord will, let's say, bring them back. Let's put that land. Let's try to have another option in hand.
Oh,
Meathook
yes.
Massacre.
I
Okay.
know the knowledge you seek.
For the time being, I have an advantage, so I'm not going to play Meathook Massacre, killing all my creatures. Only to kill a wolf,
I have
because I
got
don't
new
want to kill all
moves
my
to
creatures.
teach you.
Let's put Paladin class in play. And let's level Paladin class so that my creatures. Wedding announcement to get more defense. Now I can swing with one of the Legion Angel because my Legion Angel has first strike. So if he's going to block with Inferno, Inferno will die and my creature will live. Are you going to block? Are you not going to block? Inferno doesn't have any trample, so really and truly, he didn't block. He didn't even block. He doesn't have any card in hand. Okay, he has Ranger class, but Ranger class needs 4 mana to level up. But he has 2 Bard classes. He didn't block, so he's at 7, I'm at 18. Wedding announcement will create a human. Inferno, I can just block Inferno with 1 spider. Kodama of the Westry. Okay, now he has trample. Okay, now you have trample. Inferno have trample. But even though, if he swings with Inferno, maybe I don't even block. I get 8. And he doesn't have anything. I think it's a good game. I think it's a good game because whatever he's going to do, I'm going to win. He level up Ranger class, but even though I don't think he can play anything, he's tapped out. That's a swamp. Let's put a +1/+1 counter. Or one of my Legion
We've
Angels.
got the edge in this fight.
I can. Let's find another option. Lord, another Lord.
My hatred
Okay.
lives.
I think I am going to swing for the win. Let's level Paladin class. I can just go for the win. Legion Angel will have double strike. He's going to block with Kodama. He's going to block with Inferno. I think he has to block. My 2 angels are blocked. One of them will die. And the one blocked by Kodama will not die. The 2 spiders have menace, so you need the creatures to block it. Kodama dead. And he's at 1 and I'm at 70. So at this stage,
I will cull the weak.
I think I just won, probably. I don't know. My opponent still wants to play. At this stage, I would just concede. And he just conceded. Even though I had Meathook Massacre, I just play Meathook Massacre, kill my creatures, and I win the game. Very good game. A very interesting game. Very, very long game. I really love these type of, let's say, strategy, technical games. Another game, Trillians in hand, Radiant, Meathook Massacre, Henrica Dornati, and the Lord. Okay, so probably going to play, let's say, probably a mirror game, another ORZHOV, yes, another ORZHOV deck. Okay, quite interesting. wedding announcement from my opponent's side, and wedding announcement from my side. That's called a mirror game. Come on, what are you going to play? You have any lands? He has 6 cards in hand. Deadly Dispute. My deck doesn't have Deadly Dispute. It's more like an aggro. An ORZHOV. Control aggro. The aim of my deck is having a lot of creatures, then Midhook Massacre does the job. Okay, I can continue playing lands. At this stage I can play Paladin class or the Shield. The Shield. That card alone shuts down entire decks. Because it gives you protection from damage. 1 damage, yes, but it's quite a good protection. And then even if a creature is targeted, they have to pay an extra mana. So shut down a lot of decks. Wedding announcement from my opponent's side. Have transform. Let's put another wedding announcement and let's put a Paladin class. So both we have a transformed wedding announcement, but I have another wedding announcement, and they are not legendary, so you can have in play as much as you want, or in our case, only 4. So my creatures are all 2/2, and his creatures are all 2/2, but I have the shield, so if he attacks with his creatures, I can block, my creatures doesn't die, and his creatures will die. There is a 5th land that I really needed. So at this stage, let's level up the Paladin class. I can't play Lord Spider Queen. Here's Edgar, Charmed Groom. Let's see what's going to play our opponent. So for the time being, he has 5 creatures in play, and I also have 5 creatures in play. I have Midhook Massacre in my hand. Rite of Oblivion. Okay, my shield is gone. Very good move from my opponent's side. Very good move. Unfortunately, that was a very good move. Now my shield is gone. That's a pity, because that shield alone saves you a full game. At this stage I can play Lolt or I can play Midhook Massacre. Obviously, his Rite of Oblivion can remove any permanent, any non-land permanent, so he could target one of the wedding announcement, the Paladin class, Lolt. I played Lolt only for one reason, because I have another one in hand. So at this stage, I want him to play that Rite of Oblivion for the flashback cost. I'm sure he's going to target my Lord Spider Queen. It's the biggest threat on the battlefield. And my creatures now are all 4/4. My opponent has only 5 lands in play. He didn't do nothing. So at this stage, what I can do is, let's first draw a card.
Go on.
It's the
run.
Wandering Emperor.
But we will catch you.
Let's swing with everything. Very nice move. Very nice move. I think I was a little bit reckless swinging with everything. I could have, let's say, waited a bit. I could have played also Midhook Massacre, removing all his 2/2 creatures. Another Vanishing Verse.
I'm sure you'll
OMG,
miss
2
me.
Vanishing Verse in a row with Rite of Oblivion. He's going for my creatures. Obviously, that's the best thing to do. He wants to kill my creatures. Okay. There's nothing I can do. I think the best option was Midhook Massacre, killing all his creatures. I could have played it much better. But I'm still have my options. If he's going to attack with the Charmed Groom, with Edgar, I'm going to exile it with the Wandering Emperor. Unless he's going to sacrifice Edgar to remove something, probably one of my wedding announcement, which they are transformed now. Or, thanks to those 2 treasures, he can play Meathook Massacre. I think that's what he's going to do. I think he has Meathook Massacre in hand. He can play Meathook Massacre for 3, killing all my creatures, 7 creatures. Edgar will still be alive, because it's -3/-3. Unless he kills also Edgar Charmed. What's he going to do? 1 white and 1 blue. Very strange colors. He sacrificed already the treasure, so now he cannot go back. Farewell. Okay, farewell. Farewell to all my creatures, my artifacts. I don't have artifacts. And all my enchantments. He just cleared the battlefield. I didn't understand why. Let's put the Wandering Emperor in play. And let's put the Samurai.
I'm not
He just cleared everything. Probably it was the
Just
best thing
anyway,
that he
we
could
must
do.
protect the people.
Only because from my side it was quite a big threat. Let's transform Hive of the Eye
Remember
Tyrant.
your training.
Let's try to remove that Right of Oblivion. Remove it. No, you don't have it anymore. He's at 5. I'm at 19. Three cards in hand. Lord Spider Queen. Okay.
You
I also have a
require
Lord
my
Spider Queen in hand. Right.
Subservience will
Vanishing
be
verse.
rewarded.
Let's play Meathook Massacre for 1. That helps. That helps. That helps a lot. Lord will start
I will
getting
get
those.
And I, the generous one.
Unfortunately, I pressed too fast the next button and I didn't pump my samurai, so let's remove Lord Spider Queen from
You
the
win
battlefield.
this round.
Let's
But I'll
create
be
a samurai.
Keep watch
Okay,
for
my opponent
intruders.
is at 4, I'm at 21. 2 cards in hand, my opponent. I have quite good options in my hand. A Lord and to Henrika. Blood on the Snow. Okay, Blood on the Snow. He's at 2. And he just conceded. Thanks to Meathook Massacre, he knew that he's going to lose the game. Also, the Eye of the Tyrant land that has menace, so with only 1 creature, he couldn't block. Very good game. Very, very good game. Let's play another game. I know it's a long video, but this is quite an interesting and even fun deck. But it's quite technical. It is ORZHOV control, so it's quite technical. A Hydra land. I have 1 Field of Ruin. You need one of those in your deck with all those lands that can transform and anything else that can happen. At least Faceless Haven or Faceless Haven. It's not legal anymore in standard. That was a very good card. That was a very, very good land. Played nearly in every deck. Faceless Haven. It seems that this is a mono green deck. Werewolf Pack Leader. Okay, I need a couple of turns to level up my battlefield. Outland Liberator. Okay, you can remove. Let's put the Radiant God of the Worthy. Because Outland Liberator can destroy an enchantment or an artifact, so it's useless. Blizzard Bro. Okay. Blizzard Bro. Was a good move from my opponent's side. Also, Radiant shuts down snow lands. They come and play tapped. But now it's gone. I'm already at 12, he's at 20. Another land in play. My best option is Henrika Donati. because I can transform Henrika. That's the best option I have. It will be a 3-4 with that touch and lifelink. And probably that's what I need, that lifelink. Unless he has a way to remove my Henrika Infernals here. Werewolf Pack Leader, 3-3. Outland Liberator, it's a 2-2. Don't tell me you have another Bizarre Bro. What do you have him? I don't have any way to stop his spells at this stage. What I'm hoping is that for that lifelink, Sculptor of Winter, I think he's going to swing. No, he didn't swing. Okay. Okay, now I can play Meathook Massacre. Let's first swing. Let's play Meathook Massacre for 3. I think that's the best option I have. He can sacrifice the Liberator to destroy my Paladin class. That's why I didn't level up Paladin class, because I knew Paladin class was doomed. And Henrika's still alive because I played Meathook Massacre for 3, not for 4. Another Sculptor of Winter. I think now I have full control of the battlefield with the Meathook Massacre. Let's put a land in play. Let's swing with Henrika to get some life. I'm already at 20. He's at 14. Low Spider Queen. Now I have control of the battlefield. Unless my opponent plays a miracle,
power is for
which I don't.
annihilation.
I have full control. And even though I think my opponent didn't play a land in the last 2 turns, even in this turn, I think this is the 3rd turn that he didn't play a land. Oddity. Okay. My Lord will die anyway, because he has trampled. My spiders will die. My opponent will lose
Nothing more.
life.
Again. And I, the generous one.
Those 2 spiders. And I have another Lord in hand. No, here, the game is won. Sometimes I don't know why certain players just continue to play when they don't have any chance of winning without lands. And unfortunately my opponent, I think this is the 4th turn that he didn't have a land. I can't understand what my opponent is doing. At this stage I'm not going to block. I can just go for the win.
The light is insufferable.
I can just go for the win. He's at 2. And then I can Meathook Massacre my creatures. Or Meathook Massacre every creature in the battlefield. And he just lost the game. I told you 4 turns in a row, or without lands, you just concede. When it happens to me, and sometimes it happens to me, I think it happens to everyone, that you don't draw any land for a couple of turns, or you draw only lands for a couple of turns or more, you just do the most honorable thing, just concede. Don't waste any time of anyone and just concede. And that's why I left that game in this particular video. So, another mirror match, ORZHOV color versus ORZHOV color. A Ganjo, let's play the Ganjo, because I needed a white source, and let's play the Luminary Aspirant. Professor of Symbology. ORZHOV color, told you this is an ORZHOV color deck. Another mirror. Hajra Mauling. My Aspirant is dead. I have another Aspirant in hand, and let's play it. And let's play a tapped land, because I don't need an untapped land. Lold and Henrika in hand, 2 Henrika. I'm not going to block with the Aspirant at this stage, because I prefer to put a +1/+1 counter on Henrika Domnati, because Henrika Domnati, when transforms, have lifelink, that touch and blank. Infernal Grasp. Okay. My creature is dead. Let's play Henrika. So I can draw a card and lose 1 life, or transform it. At this stage I can draw the card, because once you transform Henrika, you cannot transform it back. unless you have some sort of a spell, but you cannot transform it back. It's not like the day and night of the werewolves. Vampires have a different, say, double face mechanic. Vanishing verse. Okay, he's at 20, I'm at 30. Let's put a land in play. Let's put Lolt. Let's leave the Legion as a different option, a
You
second
could
option.
have such power. I will cull the weak.
Now I have 2 spiders that can defend. Lolt from my opponent's side.
My children drench their hands. Aren't I generous?
He's targeting my Lolt. I want to save my Lolt. It's
My will
interesting that
cannot
now,
be
when a
denied.
creature will die, Lolt will get a +1 counter, loyalty counter.
I'll tell you a
I
secret.
have a Rika Domnati, I have an Angel, I have Mitu Massacre, I have the Wandering Emperor. Let's play the Angel, so that I have another Angel in hand. If I attacked with my spider has menace, so he has to block with his 2 spiders. All creatures will die,
It's
and Lolt
bold
will
to
create another
bargain
2
with
spiders.
me.
So at this stage, I think the best option was not to attack with the creature. Now, wedding announcement will start to create humans. Both players know that the biggest threat are Lolt and Lolt, and that's what we did.
At least there is blood
He
on your
swings
hands.
with his 2 spiders. Both of them have menace, so I can block only one. And I didn't want any of my creatures to die. Rite of Oblivion.
Do what I demand.
Wedding announcement. Okay. No, it's quite difficult game. Okay, let's put the Wanderer in play. Let's
Now
put a
you've
+1/+1 counter on my
That's
spider.
coming off.
My spider is at 3-2. Let's swing and kill
Strike
his
fast
Lolt.
and strike hard.
Okay,
Traitors.
and now
All of you.
let's play a land. And I can play Midhood Massacre for 1. Let's save those 2 massacres. Let's save them. Another wedding announcement from my opponent's side. That's why I wanted to save that Midhood Massacre. Because he's going to create a lot of humans, and at this stage, my best option is that when... Okay, my Wandering Emperor is gone. So I'm at 10, he's at 19. Wedding announcement starts to create those 1/1 humans. And now I can play Midhood Massacre. Midhood Massacre for 1. Move those 2 creatures from the battlefield. Gain some life. I can put in play Henrika or the Legion Angel. Let's put the Legion Angel. And let's bring another Legion Angel in hand. Okay, so my opponent has a Rite of Oblivion in the graveyard, let's say with flashback. Go blank. I have to remove 2 cards from hand. Unfortunately, I have to remove 2 cards from hand. I wanted to keep that Legion Angel because once I play a Legion Angel, I can bring another Legion Angel. Now, the only way to remove one of my permanents, the Angel, the Massacre, or the Spider, is to sacrifice one of the wedding announcements because he doesn't have any creature. Let's put a pathway in play. I can play the Legion Angel. I can play the Hive of the Eye Tyrant that have menace. So now my spider has menace, and I can remove his Rite of Oblivion from the graveyard to exile. Okay, probably is going to double block my Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Okay, it's a sacrifice that I had to do. I have another one, so I don't mind. It's a sacrifice that I had to do. He's at 10, I'm at 13, and now I'm at 14. Let's put another Legion Angel play and bring another one from. That's my last one. My opponent has one card in hand now. Rite of Oblivion is gone. Quite a good game. He's at 9, I'm at 14. Quite a good game. Necrotic Fumes. Okay, now he can sacrifice a creature and exile a target creature or planeswalker. Probably is going to target one of my angels. Are you going to target one of my angels? I think that's the best option he has. Removing one of my angels, because my angels will be 4/3/4/3, that's 8. He doesn't have any flying to block. My spider has menace, so he needs a double block, and I have an Hive of the Eye Tyrant as land. So I can swing with the 2 angels, the Hive and the spider, and he cannot block, and that's what he did. But I think now I won the game because the Legion Angel is a 4/3. He still has a 1 card in hand. So let's see what that card is. If it's a removal, he can, let's say, save the game for a couple of turns. Even though I don't have a lot of options yet, because I have only 1 angel in hand and the Hive of the Eye Tyrant as a land. So those are my 2 options. He has only 1 card in hand at this stage. Unless that card is a removal, Vanishing Verse, and Infernal Grasp. Those are the only 2 spells that I can think in those colors. He's using the timeouts. If you don't have another option, just concede. Okay. He didn't have any option. I think he's waiting for me to swing with my creatures. At this stage I have to go. I have to risk it. Let's remove Lolt Spider Queen. Because of blood on the snow, but he doesn't have any snowland, so I don't think he has blood on the snow. Legion Angel can't be blocked because he doesn't have any flying, and he can block only 1 of my creatures, the spider or the Hive of the Eye Tyrant, and probably is going to target my Hive unless that card in hand is a removal. Okay, that's what he did. Okay, didn't have an option. He's at 2. Doesn't seem it was a removal. Let's put the Reckoner Bandbuster. So 2 cards in hand. Unless those 2 cards are 2 removals, I won the game. You need to remove this. You need to remove my Legion Angel and my Spider. That's why I did a good game. Just to, tease a little bit my opponent. Or taunt a little bit my opponent. He's at 1, I'm at 15. If he doesn't have a way to remove my Legion Angel and my Spider, I won the game. First of all, even if he removes my Angel, the Spider has Menace, so you need 2 creatures to block it, and here's only 1 creature in play. And even if he managed to remove my 2 creatures, if he stepped out, I can go for the win. At this stage, you have to exile my creatures. You cannot, timeout used, you cannot destroy my creatures. If you destroy my creatures, Mythos Massacre will do 1 damage to you. So we have Rite of Oblivion or Vanishing Verse. If you don't have those 2 spells in hand, I won the game. And if you don't have them and you're just using the timeouts, you're really a menace person. Just not to use any bad words. Timeouts. Okay, I think he knows that he lost the game. I did a nice only to taunt a little bit more my opponent. Honestly, I really hate when players do this type of, leaving the timer going. It's like I'm going to concede only for 30 seconds. I'm going to concede. It was a good game, and even if you're angry, because sometimes you play a good game and you lose, and you just get angry, but respect your opponent. It doesn't have anything in hand. Respect your opponent and just concede. Sometimes just respect your opponents and just concede. And there's the win. I hope you enjoyed this new deck, Orzo Control. Last time I was using werewolves, now I'm using Orzo Control. As I said, I think it's one of the best decks out there. It's a fun deck to play. There are some variants. I prefer this particular variant because it's, let's say, control, but at the same time it's aggro. As always, subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic Arena, Magic the Gathering, and the collectible world.